So I saw Five Nights at Freddy's 2 last night with my parents, and my initial thoughts going in kept my expectations low because I kept my expectations high for the last Five Nights at Freddy's film. And I don't need to say anymore, okay? I'm glad I kept my expectations low. That's what I'm gonna say about it. So, moving into the actual film, how did it start? The movie starts with a flashback to the early 80s, 1982, somewhere in there. Don't really give a shit. We meet Vanessa. We met Vanessa in the last movie. That's Elizabeth Lale. I love Elizabeth Lale. And then we meet Charlotte. And Charlotte is, now that I'm sitting here talking about it, it really is a confusing movie. Charlotte is the daughter to a random man. I think he's a random man. We meet Meg Schmidt and Vanessa, and they're on a date. We meet these ghostbusters. We meet these ghost hunters, McKenna Grace and these other two random dudes. And they go to Freddy Fazbear's, like the original, because there's two locations. There's the one from last movie, and then there's the one in this movie, the original location. Sure. McKenna Grace goes into this location with her two random men, and they meet a guy there, and the guy is really weird. And he's a freak, basically. That ends up being Vanessa's brother. God, it's so confusing. They all go inside. Vanessa's brother, Michael, basically sets them up. I think that's what I got out of that whole scene. I'm not really sure. So then we move into everyone on the ghost hunting team dies. Charlotte's spirit. Charlotte was murdered by William Afton, played by Matthew Lillard. I love Matthew Lillard. Matthew Lillard plays William Afton. William Afton is a monster of a man. He wears the Springtrap suit. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. If it isn't, don't correct me because I'm actually right about everything. Oh my god, I can't remember anything. I can't remember anything. What was I talking about? Charlotte slimes out McKenna Grace's character. I think her name is Tina. I don't know. Slimes the fuck out of McKenna Grace's character. Puts the marionette's body in McKenna Grace's body. And then the Charlotte attaches onto McKenna Grace's body as the marionette. That was never. I think Charlotte was the marionette's spirit. And then the spirit of the marionette inserted herself, put herself in the body of McKenna Grace. So now we have McKenna Grace, who her actual host body is dead, and now we have Charlotte just absolutely murked McKenna Grace. Rest in peace, McKenna Grace. Remember Vanessa and Charlotte were friends. God, hearing myself say this shit. Also, can I just say the graphics for the marionette and Charlotte, in McKenna Grace's body, holy shit, that is so confusing. Makeup department, awful. Fire them immediately, actually. We go back to Mike. We go back to Mike, and we go back to Vanessa. And they are they still on the date? Fuck me. These two, I can't tell if they like each other. They have some sort of chemistry, but I can't tell if they, want to just, be together or not, because he seems to really hate her. He's trying to move on, but Vanessa, her dad being William Afton, she kind of can't move on from that. And Mike is like, you need to move on, Vanessa. Mike, shut the fuck up. Shut up. I understand your brother got kidnapped, and what else? And Abby almost died because she decided to be friends with the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics. By the way, Abby's an idiot. By the way, Abby's fucking stupid. I understand she's supposed to be 11. Doesn't look 11 in the movie. She looks 14. The actress is really cute, though. I really like the actress. I mean, I'm sorry. Me and my mom kept saying to each other throughout this whole movie, we were like, does nobody find any of this strange. Other than Mike and Vanessa, but like the black guy that was driving the car, he is literally just the car driver throughout the whole movie, really. That guy who was driving the car and is like Mike's friend, I think, and they were painting his house, which they never ended up painting. I don't think. He comes into the house at the end of the film when all the animatronics are all over Mike's house. Like, he doesn't say any, he like, zero reaction. My camera's about to fall, isn't it? God, guys, my setup is so fucking pathetic. I wish you guys could see it. What was I saying? I was talking about Chica and Abby. And then Mike is back at the Freddy Fazbear's place, the original location. He's in the security room, okay? And he is trying to like disable all of the animatronics. Dude, I don't fucking know. While Chica's murdering one of Abby's teachers, her robotics team teacher, we are also watching Vanessa and Mike at the original Freddy Fazbear's location. And they are watching the security. They're trying to disable the animatronics from, because they're all around. Oh my god, they're all like loose. All of the animatronics are free roaming, not the location, the city actually. So when Chica got in the car, got in the cab, Chica would not fit in that cab. By the way, Chica would actually crush that cab. That bitch has got to be like 1,000 pounds, okay? You put her in a cab, the cab is collapsing. It's not moving. Scientifically and by the law of physics, that car, not moving. They get in the car, Talking in Your Sleep is playing. I really liked that, okay? Great Easter egg there. Turned to my mom and I was like, oh my god, mom, this is the song they perform to. And she was like, oh, cool. Any fucking way. I'm sitting here trying to remember what happened next. We disable all the animatronics. Mangle literally almost murders Vanessa in the car. Mangle's terrifying. Not a big fan of Mangle. Never have been. Always been my least favorite animatronic. My favorite, however, is the marionette and Chica. Chica! Anyway, Vanessa is fighting Mangle mid-drive. Mike is at the security place doing security stuff. And then somehow, we all end up at Mike's house. It's because one of the animatronics is there, I think. Yeah. It's because Abby becomes... Oh my god. Abby becomes the marionette slash Charlotte for like 3 seconds. Again, makeup, awful, fired. Oh my god, if I do that one more time, I'm strangling myself on camera. Mike goes into the old Five Nights at Freddy's location and he asks the animatronics to go to his household. No one answers, he goes to his house. Abby's there, Vanessa's there, the other animatronics are there. Every time one of those animatronics took a single step in any direction, the entire theater shook. My seat was vibrating. The back of my seat was vibrating. Yeah, every time one of those fuckers took a single step. That's why it said Chica wouldn't be able to fit in that cab. That cab wouldn't be able to move. Okay, I need to move on from that. That detail really pissed me off, okay? Everyone is at Mike's house. Vanessa, Mike, the black guy. Oh my god. What's his name? The tall black guy. He's there. The animatronics are there. The ones from the original location are there, and then the ones from the old location are there. And the ones from the old location absolutely murk the shit out of the original location ones. Is my camera falling again? Everyone goes back to living a happy life except Vanessa. Charlotte puts herself inside of her. And then Vanessa is now Charlotte slash the marionette. So needless to say, didn't like it. Did I hate it? No. Not as bad as the first one. My only takeaways, Abby's stupid. I love Josh Hutcherson. Elizabeth Lyle is really pretty. and Chica wouldn't be able to fit in that car. The only part I got excited at was when Talking in Your Sleep was playing. And then everything I was like, I didn't really understand or care for. However, walking out of the theater with It's Been So Long by The Living Tombstone behind me, that was top tier experience. Did love that. Do know the whole song word for word. I also know Below the Surface by Griffinella. Word for word, it's one of my favorite songs. It was actually in my top 5 on my Spotify. So they will be making a part 3. So I can't wait for that video. I can't wait to be right here in this same spot in a year or 2 from now, recording this same video for you all. Okay, this is hours later from the time that I recorded this video. My father wants to be included, so in this segment, my dad will be joining us, and so will our bird. So I'm gonna just step aside and let him, take the wheel. You talk into the mic right there.
All right. What are we talking about?
We're talking about the movie last night.
Oh, what about the movie?
What did you think?
Oh, I thought it was a B minus.
An F?
No, I don't think it was an F. It was entertaining. I think there's parts of the movie that make me have a feeling of they're sort of trying to jump on the Stranger Things bandwagon.
Okay.
Because set in the 80s music, bicycles riding through the forest, through the neighborhoods. It just gave me the feel of...
Yeah, no kids on their phones,
Yeah. The other thing I didn't like about the movie was, okay, so in the first one, he worked at, what's the name of the place?
Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Freddy, whatever it is. And they had the whole movie, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
But then you flip to the second movie, and the second movie is a second location.
Yes.
The original location.
It's confusing, yeah.
Yeah. And nobody ever knew about it, but it's close enough for them to just drive to.
Yeah.
Like, now all of a sudden they drive there, and it's got the little moat with the little boat in it.
Yeah.
So they had the whole first movie at a different location, and now all of a sudden it's just
a new location.
New location that nobody's ever been to.
Yeah.
Nobody ever knew about.
Yeah.
Seems a little
yeah, it's a little confusing.
Yeah.
I was a little lost.
Mm-hmm. And then the whole, what's the name of the puppeteer guy?
The marionette.
Marionette guy. I thought it was a little bit over. I don't remember there being a marionette guy in the first one.
Marionette wasn't in the first one. This movie was with like the other Five Nights at Freddy's characters. The first one was like the main 4: Foxy, Chica, Bonnie, and Freddy. But this one was those 4 and then Mangle and then the original 4 just like different. And then the marionette and then Balloon Boy.
I just thought that it had a lot of holes in the storyline.
Yeah, it did.
But
that's what a lot of people would say.
I would say,
I gave it like a 3.5 stars.
Yeah.
Out of 5.
Yeah, no. Oh, out of 5?
Yeah.
3.5. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would send them to see. I would send somebody instead of going to see that. What else was in the theaters at the same time? Zootopia. I'd go see Zootopia. I think that's it. I think I've covered it.
I think we covered it all. Beautiful.
All right, I'll let you edit the shit out of that.
I will edit the shit out of that.
And what do you think, Pooper? Okay.
All right.
That's it. I'm all done.
I love you.
I love you too.
And that's my father. So he's actually my best friend and the only person that I hang out with. And so thanks for hanging out with us. I will see you guys soon.